I have absolutely no idea how to do this because I've never done a video like this before. I guess I'll just get it started. If you have been a frequent viewer of my channel, you've probably noticed a recurring thing that I've been making soundtracks for called Inundation Circumvention, or IC for short. So what the heck is that? Basically, to put it simply, IC is a recreation of Flood Escape 2, if you don't know what that is. It's that Roblox game created by Crazy Blocks, and it's a recreation of that inside Minecraft. Now, I was not the first one to start a project like this. My good friend Mathi, or Mathcool, or Mfrish, or however you pronounce that, or whatever else, had created a project like this prior to my own, simply called FE3, or MCFE3. I will link her channel and Discord server in the description if you are interested. But anyway, I had started making my own Flood Escape thing in Minecraft before finding out about hers, but then I just found out about it from some random video in my recommended, and I eventually joined her Discord server and tried out the project for myself, and it was awesome. Everything she had created was way more in-depth than the thing I had that ran on a handful of command blocks. She had a boatload more maps, much better optimization, and even methods of agility, stuff that had never even crossed my mind. I did, shortly after joining the Discord, offer to help with the project, and the very same day, it got added to the dev team, originally just making data packs to allow for different colors of the flood, and then later, I created my first soundtrack for the project called Solar Vehemence, and then I also imported the first map I made for IC, which was Freezing Caverns, into FE3, and a lot of other random contributions. Now, if these 10 roles I have in the Discord server don't prove how much I've done, I don't know what will. Totally didn't beg for half of them or anything. Anyway, so everything was going great with FE3. What's the point of IC then? Well, one problem was that FE3 was run entirely on command blocks. While this isn't necessarily bad, it did make, at least for me, adding new features or improving existing ones near impossible, because I would have to navigate through all the command blocks and figure out how they all linked, and the way Mathi did that was just hell. I know you're watching this, Mathi. Why is it so disorganized? And another problem with FE3 is that it was, and as of recording this, is still limited to 1.20.1. She said she possibly plans on updating, but with how updates such as 1.20.4 broke many things and commands, this would be extremely tedious. So I completely understand why she didn't want to update, especially since it would feel extremely unrewarding afterwards. So after acknowledging these problems, I pulled IC out of the dirt again and began working on it. IC at this time did not have a name per se. It was just meant to be a port of FE3 to later versions of the game. But Mathi's labyrinthian disaster of command blocks again made this near impossible to do. So instead of trying to port FE3, I decided to branch off and just start working on my own projects instead. I slapped the name on it by literally just looking through a thesaurus for synonyms for flood and escape, and I got Inundation Circumvention. Very creative, I know. Now, I did not create this alone. My friend Miniboss was a huge contributor to it, even though I never initially asked anyone for help. He more or less just kinda started building the lobby and creating ideas faster than I could, and I am very grateful for his work on the project. He does not have a channel as of recording this, but if he does in the future, I will provide it in the description. I did say that IC was meant to be a port of FE3 that I had given up on. However, IC is still technically more or less a port of the thing. Maps can still be exchanged relatively easily between the two minigames, but IC is and will continue to be stable on the latest version of the game for as long as I am working on it. I also wanted IC to be a lot more versatile than FE3, and it is. It allows for custom air drain and regen, for example, modification of agility, custom UI under whatever Minecraft itself supports, and more. Hence, Miniboss and I have created multiple maps that have absolutely nothing to do with floods in any capacity, such as How to Mathi, which I uploaded a showcase video of recently. There should be a card in the top right or something if you want to see that. I think I have no idea how to use this YouTube feature, but if it's there, then I figured it out. I assume some of you would want to try out IC. I also would like to publicize it at some point, however, as of right now, I am not going to do that for a couple of reasons. First being, I just don't have a place to host a server at the moment, so that already makes the other main reason pointless to say, but I'll still provide it. and that second reason is just that it's not super polished right now. It's pretty buggy and kind of a mess, especially since it relies a bit on a resource pack for custom models and whatnot, and that's something I don't want. So it's just really unfinished and not ready for a public opening yet. I may release the world folder itself if you want to just download it and play it locally, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. Again, I will give you any updates if that happens. I have absolutely no idea how to conclude this video, as I've never done anything like this before. Some of the 29 random extremely long-term subscribers I had when I uploaded random gaming content may find this video, if they even still use YouTube. And even they would know that I've never done anything with my voice back with those videos in 2018 and 2019. I am not going to republicize those ancient videos because I am pretty embarrassed of them. I wasn't even a teenager at the time. Don't expect frequent content like this. I just wanted to make this video to explain some things about the stuff I've been uploading and to help people understand what it's from or for. If you are just now stumbling upon my channel, hi! I normally upload music I make, but recently I've also been experimenting with mixing my content between music and showcase videos of other creative projects, and judging by those have been doing shockingly well, I do believe I will continue to do so. I do have some other things I'd like to say before closing this. If you want to directly contact me, one, I have email linked to my channel, which I don't recommend contacting me on because I might not see it. But on the other hand, I use Discord unhealthily often, so you can always shoot me a message there. My DMs are open, and I will most likely always respond, so feel free to request a song or video, ask me a question, or just have a chat. I'm always open to feedback, and I would love to talk with my community. You can also join Mathi's EP3 server that I mentioned earlier, which I am quite active in. I don't plan to create a Discord server for IC at the moment, but as all of the others, I'll give any updates if this changes. Anyway, I think I'll stop yapping now, as the kids say. Thank you so much for watching this. You are awesome. Have a great day.